Welcome to Riveted. Today, we're diving deep into Dove Cameron's intimate life. Here are the top 10 things about her love life. Number 10, she's a keeper. Isn't it obvious? Many celebrities jump from one relationship to the other, but that has never been the case with Dove Cameron. I don't mean to hate, but let's just have a look at some of them. Paris Hilton has already dated 23 people. Kim Kardashian dated 10 people before settling down with Kanye West. And Taylor Swift has dated 8 people so far. Let's not even start with people like Johnny Depp and Madonna. Hollywood is notorious for having really short relationships, but some have managed to maintain the couple goals status. Comment with your favorite celebrity couple and let us know why you love them so much. Okay, let's get back to Dove. For many young people, Dove's love life has been very inspirational. It's like she's on a mission to prove to the world that real love still exists, and so far, she's done a damn good job. Cameron has dated Thomas since 2016, and we know that couples have their ups and downs. Doherty and Dove's dirty linen never make it to the internet, which is very impressive. The only thing which saw the light of day was breakup rumor in 2018, and Dove stopped the stories from spreading like a pro. Number 9, Dove Cameron and Ryan McCartan. Dove and Ryan met at the set of Liv and Maddie. The two grew pretty close, and they sparked dating rumors after they were seen expressing their affection for one another. Dove has never one to shy off telling people about her love life, and she confirmed the speculations. Ryan McCartan and Dove began dating in 2013 and became engaged in April of 2016. Cameron still talks about Ryan even though they broke up. He was her first real boyfriend anyway, and it's never easy to forget the first love. She still has the Gemini tattoo she got courtesy of her ex-boyfriend. You know what they say? It was good while it lasted. In an interview with 17, she said, "A lot of what I went through in that first relationship, the very low lows, I did not make public. I was under the impression that I had to make everything look perfect all the time, and my partner definitely put that in my ear. People thought I was sharing loads, but I hardly shared anything." The real reason why they broke up isn't known, but word on the street is that Ryan was abusive. Well, Dove wasn't dramatic about the breakup, and soon afterwards, she met the love of her life. Number 8, Dove and Thomas have each other's backs, literally. Some things never pass the fans' eyes, and they couldn't help but notice Dove on Doherty's back. The actor was photographed on March 2nd at the Carrie Feinstein-style lounge at the Andes Hotel in West Hollywood, wearing a light blue denim jacket with the actress's face painted on the back. And it wasn't the only time he wore that jacket. Heck, it's Doherty's Sunday best. Just check either of their Instagram pages and you won't miss it. Thomas has always supported Dove's milestones, and he's never intimidated by the award-winning girlfriend. When Cameron announced that she was releasing a song, Thomas was her #1 supporter. Dove shared a video of Thomas having a drink and singing along to the song. When she was going through a phase of depression and anorexia, Thomas was her rock, and she's forever grateful that he never left her when she was at her worst. Dove is also Doherty's #1 fan. She always says that Thomas is her celebrity crush, and she calls him the perfect human. They both say that the fact that they are weird makes their relationship work perfectly. Number 7, matching tattoos. Anyone who knows Dove and Thomas knows that they met on the set of Descendants. At first, they tried to keep their relationship a secret, but cast members pointed out that their love was too evident. Even the director Kenny Ortega noticed the spark before the lovebirds knew it and told them they would be right for each other. 3 years down the line, he's still right. When Dove and Thomas were shooting Descendants 2, she said on her Instagram that she wanted to get a matching tattoo with Thomas. One of her fans suggested that they should get hooks on their wrists. Cool. It would have made sense, especially for Thomas, who played Captain Hook's son on the show. Dove revealed that they actually drew the hooks on their wrists every day before they started filming. Later on, she revealed that she wanted something permanent, and suggestions started streaming on her Instagram. They got the tattoos 2 weeks after meeting on the set, but didn't announce it to the whole world. Fans noticed Dove's sun tattoo on her finger before noticing that Thomas has a similar tattoo on his leg. So what do the sun tattoos mean? Simple. Dove is Doherty Sunshine and Thomas is Dove Sunshine. Well, it looks like the two might be getting other matching tattoos very soon, considering Dove's obsession for tiny tattoos. 6, hopeless romantic relationship. I know that we no longer do things the old-fashioned way, but according to hopeless romantic standards of 2019, Dove and Thomas are a good example. Well, in this generation, the phone has taken over communication, and Dove and Thomas aren't an exception. We know from their chats that they talk a lot and express their love for each other through messages. Dove has shared a couple of those messages with their fans and the rest of the world. However, there's something else they also do: write to each other. We know that Dove has a thing for her pen and paper, and she still writes on her diary to date. It looks like Thomas also decided to share in that world and put down a few words for his love when he gets the chance. Do you get letters from your soulmate? If you don't, it's okay. At least you are not the only one who doesn't get letters. Thomas also lets Dove borrow his jackets even though he's 6 feet tall and Dove is 5'2". It's a good thing she's that short because Thomas carries Dove around a lot. The two have also shared photos and videos of themselves kissing and being all cozy. 5, their love almost cost them a scene on Descendants. In the movie Descendants, Harry was supposed to be Team Uma, but every time he saw Mao, he was smitten. He'd already fallen in love with her just a week after they met on set. I wonder how it felt when Ben and Mao kissed right before his eyes. Yikes. Well, at least he got to go home with her after the shoot. In one of the scenes, the chemistry between Hook and Mal was so strong, the director almost cut it out. He was afraid that viewers would believe something was going on between Hook and Mal, which wasn't the intention. In the scene, Harry runs his hook through Mal's hair, and the only thing she felt is butterflies in her stomach. Luckily, they were able to put their affection aside and they didn't expose any unintended love. Mal bravely grabbed Harry's hook and stuck the gum she was chewing on the tip. Descendants created a backstory for Harry and Mal, saying that he was Mal's first love. She broke Harry's heart, and that's the reason why Harry hated Mal so much. 4. The first date. Many people would want a perfect first date in a fancy restaurant, but that is never the case in many instances. Thomas and Dove kept their first date simple and memorable. He opened up about the experience to Code magazine. When asked to explain the first date, he said, "Our first date was at a pancake cafe. It was one of those things where she was sat opposite me, drenched because it was raining outside, making terrible jokes that I was obliged to laugh at, and I kinda just fell in love with her." Since then, he's had nothing but admiration for the star, and the two have been spotted going on hundreds of other dates. Early this year, the two took a trip to Jamaica and shared the photos with their fans. During the vacay, the happy couple enjoyed a private catamaran cruise through Sandals Resort Island routes. I'm pretty sure they'll be getting away more often as they get older and continue falling deeply in love. 3. Their anniversary. Every year, Dove and Thomas celebrate their anniversary in a special way. I wonder what they'll be doing once they finally get married. Dove and Thomas have their anniversary on February 2nd, which also happens to be the month of love. On their second anniversary, Cameron took receipts from special moments in their lives, including the paper receipts for their tats, and printed them onto pillows as a gift for Doherty. After their getaway in Jamaica, they posted on their Instagram pages to celebrate another year together. We wish them all the best and many more years to come. 2. Recreating moments. Couples don't have to share a lot of things in common, but simple things like food preference and movies could make a huge difference. Dove and Thomas were both born in the 90s, and they grew up watching Disney movies. One of their favorite films is Lady and the Tramp. The two went into a restaurant and recreated the scene where Lady and the Tramp were eating spaghetti. I'm sure they are one of the happiest people because Disney has already released the first look at the live-action remake. We are all waiting to see what Disney has in store for us this time, and we also know who will be booking the best seats in the theater. Yes, Dove and Thomas. Now they'll get to watch the remake of their favorite movie together in a theater. How awesome is that? Number 1. Will Dove marry Thomas Doherty? Last year, Dove made it clear that she had intentions of tying the knot with Thomas. Dove posted a silly video of Thomas dancing to Beyoncé's music during her Coachella performance. One of her fans commented and said, "Marry him already." You know, Dove, she always responds to comments on her Instagram, and she said, "I'm gonna." Come on, Tommy. You already like what you see. Go ahead and put a ring on it. Well, some may argue that they are both too young to get married, but can you imagine how adorable their kids will look? And the best person to spend the rest of your life is one who doesn't mind, even if you don't take a shower. On one of her posts, Dove wrote, "I haven't changed out my pajamas or showered in 3 days. There are tissues all over the house, and I sound like I don't even have a nose. But at Thomas Doherty is still rubbing my back, calling me his little petal, and making sure I know I'm the cutest thing in the world. So, wow. Do you ship this relationship, or do you dip it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. As usual, this has been Riveted, and we publish new videos daily.